Oh my life, disaster has struck. Oh, I knew they were bigger. Obviously, I would never have placed them. Oh my life, that is a real mess. Has it pushed the other one? No, it may well have been in there earlier. I knew this was going to be a bit of a disaster. We might have to. Oh my life, we've we've got oil going everywhere. Oh, this is. Oh, what? I saw that earlier. Oh, it's gone visible. Right, that needs to be. Oh, it's a good job we're leaving. It's oh my life. What has happened here? Right, we need a disaster. Oh, it wouldn't appear. I've just literally done some testing, but you're not supposed to see the pipe smoke. I've obviously done something strange to that one. Now we'll have to fix this a little bit. I've probably got some oil gone in the water as well. Oh, yeah. I should have really left, as I sort of was saying earlier, really, till after this Let's Play had finished. Yeah. Let's go down a little bit. Let's just like that, and then let's soften a touch. Let's get rid of a little bit. It's a bit powerful, that tool. It really is. Let's do a tiny little bit of... Yeah, this is softer now than that. This used to be... Oh, my life, what's happening in the water? Yeah, this used to be the real vicious tool in FS22. Oh, it is. It's doing something in the water. Right, one little dash of soften. That's what, guys. It just undoes everything you do. That'll have to do. It's yeah. Right. Okay. Let's do the chevrons as well. Oh my life. Yeah, I need to go underneath. They may or may not pop. Yeah, we had the bit of this on Hutan Pantai with the things that had gone buried. They may. I think if we walk on it, it's used to be vehicles, but now it's us again. FS22, it had to be vehicles, but like you're the catalyst now that makes them like remind them that actually they shouldn't be buried under the ground, but they still don't always come out. So we might have to go on like amounts because rather than sell the ones we can't get to. It is a shame. As I said, this is the last one. Just got that one little error left to do to fix on that. I just fixed it, as in like, yeah, it sort of looks all right. That does, yeah. I'm quite pleased. The one thing I do sort of looked at, I was in the test map. The door's a little high because the steps, because I've made them larger. You can't really see it on that one. And that door's hidden behind there. The workers can't get in to actually do anything in that one. I thought there might be some shenanigans, but not quite like that. You might just be able to see the door. The doors are a little high. Oh, you can't really see it very well, can you? Yeah, it's sort of like literally tucked in there. So you can't see them very well at all. But they're a little bit high, so I thought I'm going to have to make some steps. A couple of blocks of wood or something like that. I don't think there are any objects that I could bring in that would be like that. We're very limited on that type of thing. I could build a primitive that makes it look like a little square, and then I could change the material to look like concrete. I suppose I could do something magic like that. So, but this is about the only door you can actually see. But you can see for you to get in that door, it's typically it's obscured by plants. It's a bit of a step, shall we say, if you was carrying any work tools in there and all the rest of it. And I do like to be a little bit realistic, so yeah, it needs to be fixed a little bit more, I think. Thank goodness we're actually leaving the Let's Play. This should be the last session, really, or we may have to like just go on the time-saving stock check. Yeah, I was hoping that we wouldn't need to do anything like that, but remind myself, yeah, that's right, that's how we left it. So yeah, I have changed the name to what it should be. That's now the Bionic Dairy, which it always was, but it's not a mill anymore. The cannery with the suit factory and the enhanced oil mill. They're sort of almost. I've done the colours. The pictures on one of them is a little bit, yeah, too slim, but it's, yeah, they're all quite, again, a realism. I'm trying to go for something that is almost believable, but they don't take up that much space. I mean, they are fairly large. What I mean is, all things considered, they go up higher than they actually waste ground on the. I mean, Omatana's little small farm production with its 2 million litres of water, and that we all know that's a stretch, and nearly all of them are. The Giants ones, likewise. I'm not having a go. Yeah, they're all way too much of a stretch. There's no way underneath that little tiny oil plant there's like hundreds of thousands of litres of storage. It just couldn't happen. We know that. It's a game, so it don't really matter. But yeah, I'm trying to be as believable as possible, sort of, because that is a monster. It is true what I was saying earlier. There's 3 levels at least, maybe 4 with a, like a roof space area. You could make that into a monstrous house. It's that big, so you could definitely make workrooms and put shelves and storage, and there could still be storage underneath as well. We know there isn't. What I mean is, it's plausible. So definitely more plausible than some of the far littler houses that have got more storage than mine has. Yeah, so right, what do? It is we fed the animals. Yeah, they're all brilliant, and obviously, yeah, there's no more space at the inn. That's all totally filled. The only thing left really is coming out of puberty for those, and they, yeah, I'm not sure if they do become milkers, and until they would have given birth. I know they will never give birth, but so yeah, these likewise. I'm not sure if it's. I think it's 60 that we've got milkers. I mean, it is amazing that I did sort of recognise this, and I keep saying that I know, but the buffaloes are a bit special, even though they're held back with the milk production. They sort of make up for that in how creamy their milk is and how much butter they make. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased with sort of that. So, right, we've done all of our fields, which I'd just like to show on camera. It's just a nice rounding off. So we've done everything that we've got to do. We could, if we sold our herd, we would make a small fortune. But I'm going to leave it. We know that is worth a lot of cash. Obviously, we've got all of our infrastructure, the productions, which, strangely enough, because they're made of reclaimed materials, they're not really that expensive. But so they're not worth an awful lot. Not like bigger productions that would be worth hundreds of thousands. Ours are all reclaimed materials, so they are quite reasonably priced. The sheds, likewise, we've not got anything special. The silos, everything's sort of quite reasonably priced, and yet it all does the job and makes the farm what it does. Obviously, we've got a fantastic, beautiful, extra large cow shed, which I think at present is the largest one in the game. Yeah, mine is working, one of these. I think I still need to tweak it a little, but it is at least showing the manure now, so nearly all of my mods are sort of working. I know we never did the silage, but it doesn't matter because it's going to show in the time-saving stock check. So if we sold up this very minute, how much would we have? Let's round up as well. 300 grand. 300, 450. 550. 650, 750. 875. 900, almost a million. 1,040,000. And then there's the stock. And what does this say? Oh, my life. That's litres. Yeah, max. It would be value, max value. We would sell for at top. So 662. Almost 2 million litres on hard economy. I mean, I've got to be honest, at the very beginning, I was... I mean, the other thing is, when we say that, we would almost be making 1 million from almost everything we sell, because we can sell it ourselves with that beautiful little kiosk. So I might actually make my own model. I was thinking about this. It might be easier for me to start from scratch and do a little tiny thing. And the other thing is, I don't like the fact they've not got anything, but I'm not sure I can do much better unless it was to show pallets. You can't really, there's nothing loose, I don't think. So I'm not sure if I can sort of do that as of yet, but we shall see. There's ways to do things, some of which I don't know yet. It's true, I'm only a little modder, only learning the basics, but and I'm loving cutting my teeth on the placeables, because to be honest, it is true, your factories, they make or break you. They do, and I recognise that in FS25 I was always searching for a vegetable thing, and I've got to be honest, the cannery and that we've done here, it does it ticks all boxes and does make you some serious cash, but only because it doesn't decimate what you've got. So we would be up at 2.5 million with the cash, and if we went all the way to, yeah, the one thing it isn't going to show you is I'm only ending a little quicker that I would have wanted to really go through and empty others, but it's made it messy now, me doing what I've done. Yeah, so the one thing I can't sort of show is we would make quite a lot over the winter with what is in the cannery. They've got wow, we are actually dashing some out though. Yeah, when you consider all of these tons of stuff and the pig food, although I think that all does show up. So really, we're not doing any sort of. The only thing it won't show is it'll give us the value of the. It won't show any of these, as in any of these that are left in. So there's quite a lot of. They're not worth much, but they are worth much as soup. So I would say you could probably add another 300 grand on. So that would be 2.5, almost 3 million on hard economy. And I mean, that's not including the herd, and that herd is worth some, or it's not including the infrastructure. That building is worth a lot. Altogether, what we've got is worth quite a lot of cash. Then we've got a generator. If we sold our farm lock, stock and smoking barrel, we definitely make 3 million. When you consider that I don't think is, I think that's very respectable on hard economy, much of which is down the Bionic Dairy and the buffaloes is fantastic. That made a big, it's making a huge difference on Calmsden as well. I've got to be honest, that we really do, especially with the self-marketing on top of it. It sort of takes you almost up to what you would be on normal economy, but without any kind of cheating. You're just literally marketing your own goods. The cannery is fantastic. The oil, I found it a little bit ropey because the value's not much. Oh, that's annoying me. I'm gonna have to fix that straight after this. Yeah, it's a little bit limited. I think I might need to tweak it a little bit, but it is mainly reliant upon how much stuff you stick in it. So it's still a fairly lucrative business, really. Peas, there's another. Rice is not bad, but long grain rice has got a bit of a dark horse, which we can sort of show on here. Yeah, now I don't know if this is a mistake, but the rice bag, to me, someone's made a real big mistake with this because it doesn't make any sense. That's a rice bag. That's a rice bag. That's a rice bag that looks like a box, and that is a rice box. So hang on a minute. We've already got the rice bag looking like that. So how come that one looks more like a box, but still classed as a rice bag? But if you look at the prices for those, one that stands out to me, which I did take advantage of in Hugh Pantai, was we switched from rice. Yeah, if you look at the rice rolls, top price is 1561. The rice box, though, now that is a little bit of a dark horse. It's nearly 3,000, whereas that rice bag that looks like a box, that's bad like the rice rolls is about the same price. So the one that stands out is the rice box, which is long grain rice. So actually, that I've personally found that one of the best sort of prices that really sticks out. I mean, there's things as well like rope. I mean, that's a bit ropey. It is true. And there's always these. Oh, actually, they're not as good as they were in. Yeah, I mean, the plants really. I might actually make a small rope plant. I'm going to make some. I don't think you can actually do the productions, can you? With this, there's a lot that you can't, but there's a lot that you can. I'm very pleased that Giants have allowed us the. Yeah, I'm sure that I've not seen. Yes, little sawmill, carpentry, oil mill, tailor shop, sugar mill, cement. Oh, there is a little cement factory. I could have gone cement factory on the original one. Spinnery, liquid lime, isomet, mixer, sawmill. Yeah, I think it goes soon. Goes to multi-production factory. That's not meat. Modernised bakery. Yeah, no, there's only a giant rope factory. I'd like to make a little one, I think. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Is there anything else that's missing? Sawmill, grain mill, Cooper. Ah. There's a cooper and a rope maker. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and the cement factory I'd like to have a go at. I really would like to have a go at that. I think it was because, if I remember rightly, it was. I hate things that you can't do yourself. I think the rope cement factory, yeah, it's stones and wood chips. You can do your wood chips, but at the minute, forestry, any kind, and there is no chipper. I mean, there's the highs amount and that. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, but apart from that, yeah, I'm really not sure. So I'm gonna hang up my hat here at 3 million. If we were staying, I'd fix these. So I am still leaving this open, as I said, with both Hutan Pantai and Zelonka. I am prepared to run one more year with these. I would have to fix these. These are I'm only leaving these because it's the very last session. Yeah, because that's sort of fallen on the completely wrong side, which that's random, really. As in how they were set up in comparison to the other one. Yeah, the rotations on that are just a bit random because there's no way you'd ever place the door in there, is there, if you were going to place that? It's taken the same degrees, and it depends on where my door is in comparison to where the door equivalent would be on the original one as to why they are in the positions there that they are, because we never placed them. So we'd have to like do a lot of jiggery pokery. But if I was staying for another year, I would do it. So yeah, leave it to yourselves. If not, I'm going to still make a start on Frankenmuth. I'm going to go on the fact that you've said yes, and if you say yes, as in like you would like me to stay here for another year, then I'm gonna I'm not destroying the map or anything. I'll just run Frankenmuth for a few days and then I'll shut down tools and we'll leave it from there. We'll just sort of take this back up and we'll leave Frankenmuth until we finish the next year on this. But for the last time for now, yeah, all that remains to be said is I think we did well. 3 million is quite respectable. Maybe slightly more with the cows. If we stayed another year, I've got to be honest, I think we would blossom. I think we would probably double that even on hard economy. And I mean, our equipment is now super. There's very little we need. We probably could make use of another big tractor, the one John Deere. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big a tractor, but for us, this is the heaviest piece of equipment we've got, really, and it manages, the team we've got manage quite nicely to actually look after our farm with our fields. So that's all that I particularly care about. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on other journeys. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.